presented with is the consolidation of the officials as nominated by the branches, and I will go position by position, outlining the nominees, that is the candidates nominated per position, and indicate those that would have accepted and those that would have declined. And then we will then get straight into further nominations from the floor. And at this point, I'd like to request the agency staff to take their positions should there be any further nominations from the floor for the officials. Agency staff, please spread yourselves accordingly. And if I may plead with delegates, comrades, that everyone remains seated as we do the counting of seconders during the further nominations from the floor process to allow the agency staff to do their counting properly. Comrade, without any waste of time, in terms of the credentials that have been adopted by conference, we know that a total of 4776 delegates are present here, voting delegates. And in terms of the floor nomination process, we require the 25%, which I will outline as we get into the process. Every nomination coming from the floor will be required to meet the constitutional requirement of the 25% threshold. And here we are. The 25% of the 4776 is 1592, so that we know upfront what our figures are. My apologies, 1194 is the total for the 25%. Without any further waste of time, the following are the candidates for the position of president as nominated by branches. For the position of president, we've got Comrade Cyril Ramaphosa, who has, comrades, please give me time and then we can do the rest afterwards. Comrade Cyril Ramaphosa, nominated by 1,469 branches across 6 provinces, and Comrade has accepted nomination. And then we have Comrade Nkosazana Dlamini Zuma, who has been nominated by 1,094 branches across 6 provinces, and Comrade has also accepted nominations. As things stand, comrades, we have 2 candidates for the position of president, Comrade Cyril Ramaphosa and Comrade Nkosazana Dlamini Zuma. Do we have any further nominations from the floor for the position of president? Any further nominations? I don't see any hands. That's it, comrades. For the position of president, we have our 2 candidates. We will revisit the final lists for the officials as we end the process. Thank you, comrades. We move on. The next position is that of deputy president. For this portfolio, we've got the following candidates: Comrade David Mabuza, nominated by 1128 branches across 6 provinces, and Comrade has accepted nomination. Our second candidate is Comrade Zweli Mkhize, nominated by 193 branches across one province, and Comrade has accepted nomination. We then have Comrade Lindiwe Sisulu, nominated by 619 branches across 4 provinces, and Comrade has accepted nomination. And the last province had nominated Comrade Nalendi Pando, and she has declined nomination. So our candidates, comrades, For the position of Deputy President are Comrade David Mabuza, Comrade Zweli Mkize, and Comrade Lindiwe Sisulu. Do we have any further nominations from the floor for the position of Deputy President? None. We move on, comrades. The next position is that of National Chairperson. For this position, we have Comrade Gwede Mandashe, nominated by 1,499 branches across 7 provinces, and Comrade has accepted nomination, followed by Comrade Nati Mtetwa, nominated by 807 branches across 5 provinces, and Comrade has accepted. Do we have any further nominations from the floor for the position of National Chair? No hands. Next position is that of Secretary General. We have Comrade Senzo Mkunu, nominated by 1,479 branches across 7 provinces. We then also have Comrade Ace Makashule, nominated by 930 branches across 5 provinces, and both candidates have accepted nomination. Are there any further nominations from the floor for the position of Secretary General? None. I don't see any hands. We move on, comrades. The next position is that of Deputy Secretary General. We've got in this portfolio Comrade Jesse Duarte, nominated by 845 branches across 7 provinces, and Comrade has accepted, followed by Comrade Zingi Swalosi, nominated by 361 branches across 3 provinces, and Comrade has accepted. We then had 2 candidates who were nominated by 2 provinces, Comrade Phoebe Kubule Potgieter and Comrade Vuiswa Tulelo, who both have declined their nomination. So we have 2 candidates in this portfolio, comrades. The last position, and I will revisit finally what the ballot paper will look like. Are there any further nominations for the position of Deputy Secretary General? No. Last position is that of Treasurer General. We've got Comrade Paul Mashatile, nominated by 1,581 branches across 7 provinces, followed by Comrade Nomvula Mokonyane, nominated by 289 branches across 1 province. Both have accepted. And lastly, we have Comrade Maite Nkwana Mashabani, nominated by 275 branches across 4 provinces, and she too has accepted, comrades. Are there any further nominations from the floor for the position of Treasurer General? None. Comrades, just to...
My name is Nomvula Pola Mukonyani. I decline the nomination of Treasurer General.
Comrade, as you have heard, Comrade Nomvula Mokonyane has withdrawn her candidature. Okay. I think there's another input.
Thank you, Comrade Chair. I want to acknowledge all the nominations and all the work that the comrades have done. But I also want to say I've been engaged with a number of comrades here and would like to contribute in building and strengthening unity in this organization. So at that level, I'd like to withdraw from the nomination. Thank you very much, comrades.
Comrades, as you have heard, Comrade Zweli Mkize has withdrawn his candidature as well. I will then, comrades, read out the final list of candidates for the officials. But before I do that, comrades, I need to indicate that Once we leave here, we obviously will go through to the voting hall to prepare the ballot paper, and we will indicate to plenary once we are ready with the ballot papers, but also once we have received the voters' roll. Once that has been done, we will then send the message through. But also to indicate to those provincial monitors to join the commission at this stage, comrades, so that we can start our work earnestly. For the position of president, the candidates are as follows: Comrade Cyril Ramaphosa and Comrade Nkosazana Dlamini Zuma. For the position of deputy president, we have got Comrade David Mabuza and Comrade Lindiwe Sisulu. For the position of national chairperson, we have Comrade Gwede Mantashe and Comrade Nati Mtetwa. For the position of Secretary General, we have Comrade Senzo Mkhunu and Comrade Ace Makashule. For the position of Deputy Secretary General, we have Comrade Jesse Duarte and Comrade Zingiswa Losi. And lastly, for the position of Treasurer General, we have Comrade Paul Mashatile and Comrade Maite Nkwana Mashabane. Comrades, just to indicate the structure of the ballot paper, you will remember that in other elections that we have held, we do put all officials' positions on one sheet, so that all the positions will appear on one sheet of paper. You do know that process, comrades, and I think it is understood, but we will reiterate once voting takes place as to the how. That is the situation in terms of the ballot, comrades. I'm not sure if there are any questions at this stage.
Should I explain the process here?
Yeah. Comrades, there seems to be a question from the floor. I'm not sure whether it pertains to...
Can I just talk about the process briefly?
Yeah. Comrades, can we quickly outline the procedure for voting before we get...
I wanted to ask a question.
Sorry, can you identify yourself, comrade?
Okay, my name is Simon Molefe. I'm from Gauteng, from the West Rand region, in Jericho Fella branch. In the context of the comrades who have been withdrawing their nomination, is it possible, in the interest of rebuilding the ANC, to still request comrades who are contesting to check whether none of them want to withdraw for their other? The conference, the ANC presidency cannot continuously be contested. So I'm requesting that possibility, if the IEC can allow the candidates a 2-hour opportunity to engage each other. Thank you.
Comrades, I think the process is quite clear. We've given opportunity for the constitutional requirement of the additional floor nominations. And I think in those instances where we've indicated the candidature per position, it's incumbent on each candidate to indicate to conference whether they accept, withdraw, or decline, whatever the case is. And in this particular aspect, comrades, the candidates who have specifically indicated to conference have withdrawn their candidature because the initial scenario was that they had accepted. So I think it is quite clear from that point of view, comrades. I think we're now going to get into the voting process and procedure, and we will be off and gone, comrades, to develop the ballot paper. Thank you.
Just very briefly. Comrades, very briefly, and you do understand the process because you've been through it so many times before, but I'd like to just take you briefly through the process again. Marshals will be calling out delegates to the voting hall, and we will be asking you at the voting hall to provide us with for the voting delegates to provide us with your conference tags and with some form of ID, be it an ID or a driver's license. We will then tick your name off the register that has been provided to us, and we will provide you with one ballot form with the 6 positions on the ballot form. We are requesting you to make your mark against the candidate of your choice per position. Once you have done that, we will request you please to fold your ballot form and place it in the ballot box. We have monitors, we have election staff to assist you, and the Electoral Commission will also be observing. If you have any questions, you are free to ask any of the election agency staff on the floor. Comrades, we're trying to explain the process for the final time. Okay. And we would really appreciate it if the provincial monitors would join us at the voting hall so that we can brief you further as to the process. Thank you very much for your patience, and we look forward to seeing you at the voting hall. Thank you.